going on, everybody? It's your boy BK MUT coming at you with another YouTube video. And today, we're going to be going over these new heavyweight cards. And there is coins to be made off of these cards. Like right now I'm currently up 100,000 coins, but the market is slowly becoming more aware of it, so you're going to have to get on it. You go to Team Diamonds. Now you can get 87s if you want, and you can grind your way up that way. Because 287s would be like buying an 89, right? And right now, that would be just over 180k, which is what you're looking for, right? You need to get below that 200k, because that's what they're going to be selling for. 88s, you need to get below 150, and I've been doing that because 88s get you 5,000, which is almost 2. But 89s right here, below 200k, there is profit to be made right there. Because they're selling, depending on which one you get, they're selling from 220 to 250. Like right when these dropped, I bought a couple 89s for 170k, so just keep an eye out for it. But you might be asking the question like, hey, why are we going out and getting all this training, BK? Right here, 3,800 training gets you one of these power-up, gets you one of these heavyweight players. And if you can get your training cheap enough, that's the goal, get your training cheap enough. What an animation, by the way. You can sell these for 220. So right now I'm paying around 180 for training to get these guys. Oh, almost quick sold them. That would have been a bad mistake. See, and they're selling up top. They are selling because people want them, but they don't have training. So instead of just going and getting training, they buy them with coins. So with what I paid for training, when he sells, I just made 20,000 coins. And because we got enough for 2, we're going to roll again. We're hoping for like Elaine Johnson or something because they sell for more. Ooh, what's he sell for? I didn't even look what he sells for. I don't, he's probably up on the auction house now, but I didn't see him before. But this is going to inflate the training market huge, right? It is going to skyrocket. But you don't want these guys on your team right now because everything's inflated. Everything will come down. Just go out and get these guys and get rid of them. Make your coin, right? Make it. So if both those guys, like when both those guys sell, see, one of them just already did. But when both those guys sell, that's going to be 410,000 coins after the tax man. And I paid 285,000 coins to get them. So what I'm showing you here is selling. They're selling, right? But this is what I bought right here. These two 88s for 130k. No, for 300k, just under 294,000 or 296,000, whatever it is. I got 5,000 training. I already sold one for 220. So when the other one sells for 200,000, I'm up 100,000 coins profit. And it's just by rearranging the market to work for you. Like everyone wants the 89s right now because they're the exact amount, right? 200,000, and they're almost the exact amount. They're 200 less, but they want that because it's easy. People like convenience, and they're gonna pay for it. Like, look, the heavyweights are starting to creep down now. So if you're gonna do it, I'd get after it right now. Or if you see them creep down below 200, like we go to the heavyweights now, and we start seeing the heavyweights like 190. Though that's starting to be cheaper than what you can actually build it for. So you might want to keep that in the back of your mind that they're actually going cheaper than what the other 89s are going for. So buy this guy up and flip him, right? Like sometimes you just can't overthink it. And the big two that you're hoping for seem to be Richie Incognito and Lane Johnson. Zeitler, Tunsil, Linder. They're not, they don't seem to be the big ones people are after, right? So see, someone here bought it up because they know that is below market value. So that's a good buy. And again, 87s. If you're going to buy 87s, you want to be able to buy 2 of them. See, and people are onto it because now they're up to 100,000. You got to react quickly to this, but this is a great way to make coins. There is coins here to be had. You just got to go out and get them. And I think it's going to be right here. That's 190. Sell them for 210, 220. You make a profit. Now, with that, going over all that, let's actually look at these heavyweight cards, right? Like, Because that's what we want to know. Now that we know how to make coins off them, are they good to be on your team? And like, Lane Johnson doesn't get 90 in any area. Obviously, we're going to compare him. Huge jumps here for from his old card to his new card. Ooh, he actually ties an 85 there. But everything else, and run block finesse. But everything else is actually pretty close. This Lane Johnson card is going to be pretty good. It will be pretty good. As you can see, I have his power up, so I'll just power it up to there with training until this card gets cheaper. But like when these heavyweights came out today, I was at like 1.8 million, maybe 1.79 million. Now I'm up to 200 or 2.2 million, right? Like, there's coins to be made. Trent Williams here, definitely, in my opinion, beats Tunsil. Like, this Tunsil card is not worth putting on your lineup. Just Williams' strength, pass block finesse, run block everywhere, and then even his pass blocking is not that far down, right? 88 to 89, 87 to 88. You're not going to notice that in the threshold at all. You're not going to notice that on the field, but you will notice the 90 strength over the 88 strength because of that threshold. And between 85 to 81, 82 to 87, 84 to 87, those run block thresholds, you will notice them. So that card is a stinker. Let's go to Zeitler. He should be a good card, but he is not. You will notice the pass block finesse between him and Zach Martin, but it doesn't make up for the fact that his run block is just not good. His run block is trash. So right now for me, go figure, the homer of an Eagles fan, Lane Johnson's the only one that is worth having. But we got two more to go through. Linder at center. And I mean, he destroys Kelsey in strength, in pass blocking, in all the pass blocking categories. But run blocking, again, the only one you're going to notice is the main run block where Kelsey's a 90 and Linder is a 88 because there's a threshold gap there. But the rest of them, run block finesse, you're going to notice that because there's that threshold gap there too. But that's not a bad card. It's not. There's other cards out there that you could go after. The top cheese, though, the best card here apparently because he sells for the most. But does he sell for the most because he's a good card or because the Raiders theme team is ridiculous this year? And he is a dominating card because he's got... The strength doesn't beat the threshold. Awareness does, but whatever. Pass block doesn't. Pass block power does. Pass block finesse gets a threshold gap. Run block doesn't. Run block power doesn't, but run block finesse does. This card looks a lot better than it actually might be. And he's shorter too. You like big heavy linemen. But if you wanted to go out and get him, you can go ahead. I would stick to it that Lane Johnson is probably the only one out there for me. So I made $400,000 on the cards that I bought for $300,000. A quick $100K. That's the second time I've done that. Made $200K on this promo. And again, right? Training skyrocketed. You have to be ready with a lot of training for stuff like this. 900 training could get my Lane Johnson up to an 87. So we're going to go out and get 900 training to get him up to an 87. Which 900 training isn't even an 87, is it? The mad math for you. Look at these prices. And the market has rebounded, people. The market crashed. EA figured it out. 1,800. I got it for 100K. Obviously, that's a little high. But 200K gets you the 3,600 training. You need 2 more on top of that, but it gets you there. The only reason I bought the 1,800 is because it gives me the 900 I need for Lane. Because I'm not going to buy that card until it comes down. It's a great photo. He looks like such a boss in that photo. So, I mean, can't complain about this promo. At the end of the day, I made 300,000 coins and made my team better. So, you got to love when that happens. You guys go out there and do the same for yours. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get more content in the future, and just let me know you're enjoying it and let YouTube know you're enjoying it.